Hello, and welcome to the Miskatonic Playhouse. I'm T.A. Newman, your host and keeper of tonight's game. My team and I will be bringing to life adventures using the 7th edition Call of Cthulhu role-playing game, which contains mature themes, cosmic horror, character death, and loss of sanity. Our mystery can be found in the Miskatonic repository, where people like you and me can write adventures for others to play. We'd like to thank Sirenscape, whose tools have helped provide the background sounds that you hear. And if you'd like to become a friend of the Playhouse, then please support us on Ko-fi. That's kofi.com/Miskatonic Playhouse, where you can gain access to exclusive shows and content for as little as £1. Now it's time to pull back the curtain and roll the dice. Hello and welcome to the Miskatonic Playhouse. Tonight we are running the wonderful Cat Clay's The Resort. And it's why we're all looking quite tropical, and why I have to say the highlight of this evening is Pete's moustache, which I think really signifies the nature of the characters we're going to see. I am T.A. Newman. I am the host of the Miskatonic Playhouse, and tonight I am your keeper of arcane lore. So I will be taking these wonderfully genuine human beings through what we can call an experience, shall we say. But let's introduce you to these wonderful human beings and see who they are, where you can find them, and who they're playing. Mr. Spike, would you start us off, please?
Hello, yes, I'm Mr. Spike, or Mike is my actual real name as a human being. My pronouns are he, him. And you can find me on various different actual plays. Grizzly Peaks, the Miskatonic Playhouse, of course. Symphony Entertainment, The Old Ways, and some others as well. I won't spend forever listing everything because I'll forget something. But I also have my own little podcast, Mr. Spike's Bedtime Stories, where I read spooky tales from the Victorian and Edwardian era mostly. And you can find that wherever you find podcasts. So I will be playing the character of Thierri de Milliard, who is a very, very famous chef. He has a television series. He has cooked for the rich and famous heads of Europe and heads of state. And he is very much looking forward to spending a little bit of time on this wellness resort to recharge his batteries, give him some enthusiasm, some inspiration for his new great.
Superb. And could we move over to the wonderful Olga?
Hello, my name is Olga. My pronouns are she, her, they, them, and I am the writer of Eternal Grind Cafe, which is an adorable systemless RPG where you play a coffee shop in hell, which is feature of the game, I promise. Another thing is I'm on YouTube on Unconventional GMs, on the Discord, and on Blue Sky. And today I am playing Tifanni. Tifanni is a lifestyle influencer, and she is here to go to the wellness resort with my rich, fancy friends. And I'm looking forward to doing it. Bye.
Outstanding. And let's go over to my good pal, the Tall Tom.
Hello, that's who I am. So yes, I'm Tom Malcolm Wright, he, him. I built a website this week called tommalcolmwright.com, where eventually I'm going to put all the actual plays that I'm in now that I'm in one. So yes, first time on the Playhouse. Thank you very much for having me here. And I'm playing Zelda Faraday. G'day. I'm a 26-year-old befreckled extreme sports enthusiast who always has a parachute and an axe.
Like a climbing axe.
A climbing axe at all times.
Just to be sure it's a climbing axe and not a Jason Voorhees picked up off the floor kind of axe. Perfect. And last and most definitely least, Pete.
I am Pete. You can't find me anywhere really apart from here on the Miskatonic Playhouse. I have written a couple of scenarios for Miskatonic repository, so you're welcome to check those out. Tonight, I will be playing Richard Gregory Fowler, who is a billionaire angel investor with his fingers in a lot of pies.
And whilst we've got that mindset of the billionaires, millionaires, children of millionaires, influencers, celebrity chefs, angel investors, let us take you now on to a yacht, a beautiful yacht, an incredibly expensive yacht that has a crew of people that will sail this yacht for you, a crew of people that will bring you drinks, serve you food, and pretty much do anything you want because you're super rich and they're not. Richard, Gregory Fowler, this is your yacht. What are you doing at this moment, Richard, on your yacht? You have guests. You have Thierri de Milliard, you have Tifanni, you have Zelda. They're on your yacht. You're all going to the Tekelili Wellness Resort. You've all been invited, and you, being the good show-off billionaire that you are, went, I'll take everybody on my super amazing yacht. Guys, jump on board. So what are you doing, Richard?
Well, the reason he's taking guests on is because he just loves people to listen to his inane babble as he talks about himself for the most part. So he's probably reclining on one of the lounge chairs at the back of the boat with a martini in his hand, talking to whoever is listening about his lovely past in investment, and talking about how he, changed the water trade and made water fashionable and all this stuff, and dropping celebrity names all the time. He's just one of those guys.
Excellent. Thierry, are you listening to Richard at this moment?
Well, Thierry is currently relaxing maybe on a sun lounger on the deck while Richard prattles on. He has his dark sunglasses on, so nobody can tell that he's asleep. And he's giving the impression of listening, but really he can't be bothered with anything Richard has to say. He's just soaking up the sun and hoping that at some stage these people that Richard employs will serve some food that's actually worth eating.
Outstanding. Tifanni, you can, the salt's in the air, the sun's there's a light breeze kind of rolling in. What are you doing, Tifanni?
Well, I am basically having my camera out, hounding Zelda. Zelda, let's do before and after freckle removal on you. I'm looking forward. I think we can make you shine, baby. You want a glowy Korean flat.
Yeah, no, but they're part of my face. Like they're
okay.
on my actual face.
I know. We burned them up. It's great. It's going to be like an acid
now,
peel.
Well, it's okay.
You have so much wind damage.
Do we burn them off in a kind of like I'm jumping for a hoop of fire? Because I would be up for that, because that sounds dangerous.
We will do it. We'll put on a face mask and we will get a hoop of fire and we're going to put it on. We're going to get we're going to go fucking viral, baby.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. We're looking for flammable stuff and acid peels.
As you're looking for flammable stuff and acid peels, you kind of hear a communication, a radio communication. You can hear it on board the ship. It's moments later that one of the crew members walks up to Richard, and kind of comes up. Richard, where are you from, Richard?
I'm from Zurich, but I seem to have developed a British accent over the years.
Well, then your crew will abide. They don't want you to feel that you've lost your accent and it's embarrassing for any reason. So they come up to you and they'll just be like, "Sir,
what's the matter?"
We're nearly there, sir. You asked us to let you know when we were a few minutes out.
Oh, yes. Well, okay. Thank you.
Of course, sir. The island, sir. And he'll gesture and he stretches his arm out and just you can just see over the side of the boat at the horizon. You can now see the island itself. It's a beautiful tropical island. I mean, it is quite incredible. You can see kind of up on the top, you can see the outlines of buildings. This is what you could only imagine is the luxurious resort sitting on top of this cliff face. And it seems to just sit in perfect harmony with the nature. You can see these tiny little palm trees. You can see plant lines, trees. You can see the cliff edges. You can see paths winding up the cliff edges, a few little buildings at the bottom. And as you get in closer and closer, you can see that there's a dock that you're clearly moving towards. Can you all give me a spot hidden, please?
you want me to give you a spot hidden as well, bearing in mind my eyes are currently closed?
Well, Thierry, when you hear, even with your eyes closed, when you hear that you're closing in on the island,
Oh, yeah.
do you think you'd keep your eyes closed, or do you have the intrigue to look?
No, I think when I hear somebody approaching, I'll kind of, I'll sort of lift my sunglasses a little and open one eye and see what's going on, and then just snap my fingers a couple of times to get the to get the attention of whatever minion is currently speaking to.
Yes, sir.
Richard. Bring me a martini and make this one drinkable.
Yes, sir.
Hurry.
Yes, sir.
Eat.
And he'll turn, and you'll see him skip off rather quickly. Well, let's have a spot hidden roll from you as well. Richard, your spot hidden roll was?
It was 56 over 35. It was a fail.
Oh, dear. Tifanni?
I'm very busy filming, not seeing anything.
Oh, I see. A 93 over 40. Zelda?
39 over 35. And I've only got 35 luck, and I'm going to hang on to it for just a little bit longer.
Push the roll, hanging off the rails, perhaps, by the propeller of the boat. Yeah, she would, but... and Thierry?
Oh, Thierry is extremely sharp-eyed. He's got a hard success, 21 under 55.
Oh, okay. Well, while the others of you seem to be, I'd say, rather, even with your lifestyles, even with the expectation of beauty and wealth and everything that you engage in on a regular basis, the best of the best of the best that is reserved only for the best, this island ticks those boxes. It is a tropical fantasy dream. It's exactly what you imagine it would be, and more. But Thierry, with the island in front of you, you can kind of see off to the right in the far distance. There's a few dark clouds rolling in, which is a shame because everywhere else it's beautiful blue sky, literally a reflection of the water.
Yeah, looks like we will have some stormy weather approaching.
As you say that, the others might look up, they might see those stormy clouds and recognize for themselves. But what they don't see is when you're looking up at those stormy clouds, is you almost drop your head in your sigh, and you see on the ocean the reflection of those stormy clouds. But there's also a few dark blobs in the water, Thierry.
You have sharks, dolphins here around this island?
Dolphins? Let me
Sharks?
see. I want to get them. I want to shoot with dolphins.
I can wrestle a shark.
Dive in, Zelda. Dive in quickly.
Yes. Why don't you wrestle a shark,
Dick
Zelda?
Fowler. Did I tell you about the time? Did I tell you about the time I went shark diving with George Clooney?
Yes, 17 times now.
Oh, yeah, I think
it's such
Zelda,
a good story. Though.
Zelda looking at you just backflips off the side of the boat and into the water to go see what she can find.
Well, one less at the table for dinner, then I think.
Can you give us a jump roll, please?
Oh, sure.
Sure, mate.
Sorry. I'm just looking out my window and there's balloons going past.
That's 55 over my 50, which is the highest jump I've ever had in a character. And I'm going to spend the luck, please.
Yes.
All right.
I am filming everything.
So
figure out how to edit it.
On your sheet, if you go to the... You got it.
Yeah.
So you've used 5 points of luck to make that a success. You tell me. You've made that a success. The boat's coming in, so the water's not as deep as it is out at the main sea. It's not quite shallow enough yet to just snap you in half as you dive into this ankle deep water. But you're jumping off the side of a boat. What do you do, Zelda?
I think it's just her eyes roll up into the back of her head as she's listening to Richard talk, and then just the rest of her body follows in this smooth arc. Just she doesn't seem to bend the knees or give any push. It's just folds herself off the side of the boat, lands perfectly into the water.
So it's a very minimal ripple straight in, almost disappears with the current of the boat. Tifanni, you film this?
I film everything and I say, this is what happens when old white men talk.
And where are you posting that, Tiffany?
Oh, TikTok.
That's going on TikTok. Perfect.
Richard will never go on TikTok. I'm sure of it. They'll still smooch up to him.
And is it getting sent now?
Can I do a listen roll, Keeper, to see if I heard that?
You absolutely can. Tiffany, is this posting now?
Oh yeah, I'm posted. This is already posted. I'm like,
It's already gone. It's already gone. Richard, your listen roll?
It's a success. I did hear that, but I choose to not acknowledge it.
And you choose not to acknowledge it as one of the crew members of your yacht is standing next to you with a photo of you and George Clooney and a shark. Just because you brought up the story.
Yeah.
Is this the same?
This is the
crew member
picture.
that was
Thank
here
you.
earlier on?
Yes.
No.
That's right. You've seen it a few times now, haven't you, Thierry? Yes. I'm very proud of it.
Yes, you and George Clooney. Very handsome. Yes, very good. Very nice.
Who, me? Yeah, yes. Thank you.
And then literally next to you, Thierry.
Well, if you like.
Next to you, another crew member appears with a martini, and it's a different crew member.
Well, and I'll take it, smell it, stir it, take the olive, just spit the olive back into the martini. You call this a martini? I have pissed tastier martinis than this. Take it away and make another one.
Very good, sir. And just kind of wanders off immediately. And so does the chap with the George Clooney picture. It's not long until you dock. You can see the island's getting closer. Zelda, you're in the water. What are you doing in the water? What's the intention here? You saw, well, Thierry pointed out. Did you point out the black blobs, Thierry?
Well, I
think somebody said.
I said them asking were there sharks or dolphins around here.
So
Basically, assuming that's what the black blobs are.
Having got down here, I'm looking for anything that might be endangered so that I can kill it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I love it.
You kill it,
island.
I cook it. Huh?
Perfect.
I posted.
Throw it on the Barbie.
And Richard, he can eat it. And
Takes
look
a
at the
picture of himself with everybody, and
Wouldn't be the
when you
first
become
time.
famous.
Okay, listen up, viewers. Zelda's fighting for her life with some mysterious thing in the water. Whatever it will it be?
You're down in the water, Zelda. You're looking around, and you can now see these black blobs. There's a few of them dotted around, and they very slowly, you can see them kind of moving towards the yacht itself. But as you get closer and closer, you see what it is. It is a rather large sea cucumber. Not necessarily a type of cucumber that you have seen before. So if you were talking about rare, or I don't know about endangered, but rare species of sea cucumber, this would definitely tick that category. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess I'm going to go just kind of stab it sadly with my sea knife and then swim up to the surface. And go,
I think I'm going to need a roll for that stabbing the sea cucumber.
Sure.
Stab the sea cucumber. It sounds like a euphemism.
I will give you I think I'm going to give you a bonus die because of the beautiful jump that you did, landing in the water. This is going to be on TikTok and the Instagrams and all sorts of things. So, yeah, let's do the roll with the bonus die. Oh, so that takes you to a 66 because it replaces the double digit.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's over my 40. So how do I lose a fight to a sea cucumber?
It's a good question. What I'm going to say is rather than losing the fight, what you do is you eviscerate the sea cucumber almost by accident. Rather than just stabbing it and then being able to bring it up, you kind of stab it, and then as you're turning your body in the water, you kind of rip down it and you rip it open, and its milky intestines start to just spread out into the water, which is not the nicest. I'm going to say you probably get a bit on you as well, Zelda. Yeah.
Well, everybody else doesn't need to know that, so I'll swim up to the surface of the water and just go, yep, got it.
Viewers, this content is so graphic we might have to blur the incredible blood that Zelda has made. color in blood, color in things.
Excellent. These are all getting posted live now from this undisclosed location. There is a couple of crew members lower on the back of the yacht. Zelda is kind of like open, so it's got that kind of like steps down into the water kind of thing that you would expect from the super rich, where you can just tiptoe into the water. So as and when you're ready, you are welcome to come back onto the boat.
Yeah, I'll swim back up slightly sadly and come back up and go, yep, got it. I didn't, it wasn't alive long enough for me to see what it was, so it could have been a shark. Anyway, those cliffs look fun, don't they?
Do you mean you haven't got anything for dinner?
I kind of pick up some sea cucumber viscera off me and kind of flick it off my shoulder and go, no, sorry, hopefully they've got something there.
Thierri, I hope you're not disappointed. I knew you were going to get...
I'm catastrophically mortified.
We'll find something for
My heart
to
is
kill.
broken.
I'm sure there's lots of rare creatures on the island that we can, be the first to eat. Wouldn't that be a treat?
Would I potentially, with my culinary skill and very insightful and incisive gaze, would I possibly recognise what matter Zelda's got on her? Whether I might know that this is chunks of sea cucumber that she's got, or is that just not enough of it to know?
No, I think there's definitely a role in that. What role would it be?
Molecular gastronomy, perhaps.
Yeah. I like it. Roll that.
I think, or maybe natural world, or either or.
You have molecular gastronomy, don't you?
I do. I'm very skilled at molecular gastronomy.
I'd like to think that can be applied. So let's.
I don't know what it is. I'm very good at it, but there's just not enough of it left to be able to tell. It could be anything. It could be. It could be something Zelda herself has excreted while she was underwater. Who knows?
Just for those of you who don't know at home, I happen to know this off the top of my head. I just like to look down when I say things. Molecular gastronomy is a scientific approach to cooking that explores the chemical and physical transformations of ingredients. Just off the top of my head, just throwing that out there just in case anybody didn't understand. But
I think everybody knows that.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Yeah. Unfortunately, 74 over 65. So not quite. You probably recognise that it wasn't a shark's intestines.
Yeah, just turn my nose up at it. Oh, well, whatever it is, you're covered in it now. Go and clean yourself up, woman. Goodness.
But as you're talking about food, and you're talking about things, actually, I'm going to say let's say that this is the morning. Let's say you've had a good night's sleep on the boat on the way over here. Let's say it's the morning, and you've had a bit of you've been able to order whatever you want whenever you want, really. But let's say that you had a really kind of nice breakfast that you had as much or a little as you wanted of, and there was enough there to satisfy all of your culinary desires, except you, Thierri, who could comment on every single piece of food there and why it wasn't done properly.
Oh yes, absolutely.
But
very poor, disappointing.
But you've been told that you're going to be you've got the opportunity to have lunch on the island at the wellness resort.
If it is not at least 2 Michelin stars, I'm not interested. I would just drink tap water. On this island. This is so boring. I cannot wait for something to happen.
And you arrive
when
at the island.
When do we get there? When do we arrive at this island?
On those exact words, you arrive at the island. The boat comes into the dock. There's a short-looking gentleman with kind of dark hair and a bit of a wispy dark beard, lovely tan skin. He's standing next to some golf buggies that are on the dock of this island. But as you're closer now, and Richard's yacht comes into dock, you genuinely can see how beautiful this island is, and it really is. Palm trees, wildlife. That you can see that even down by the dock, which is quite central to the island. You are on the north side of the island. On the northeast, you can kind of see that the cliff kind of pushes up, and at the top there, you can see there's some buildings. It's hard to make out. The in front of you, where the cliff rises up, you can see a larger building. You're thinking that that's the resort. But there are some kind of wonderful places, and on the northwestern side of the island, as you came in, you could see there was a beach area, and there were some huts down there, and there looked like a little bit of activity. But most things seem to be up the cliff on the island. But you can see there's roads that go up the cliff, and there's these golf buggies that are waiting there. The yacht comes in, moors up. It's a few minutes that go by. Another martini comes out for you, Thierry.
This one that better be drinkable, not like the last. And I will sniff it rather cautiously and take a taste. It will have to do. Go away.
Yes, sir. Zelda, you were greeted when you got back on the boat with clothes, towels, because I don't know if you were in a wetsuit. I think you just threw yourself off the side.
Yeah. Bikini and a shirt, I think.
There you go. There's another bikini and a shirt ready for you waiting,
Right.
and direct kind of directions to a changing area on the board for you. Yeah, but you dock up. You can see that these golf buggies are waiting for you. What do you do?
Thierry, just before people disembark, he's going to take a little like a little pillbox out of his pocket, and carefully open it up, and then from another pocket take a very small, very tiny little silver spoon, and he dips this into the contents of this pill bucket, and then pops the lid back on, and then that's better. Put a little pep in my step, huh?
Do I see this, keeper?
Thierry, is this done visibly in front of everybody?
Oh yeah, he doesn't care.
Yes, I'm Richard, you see this.
I'm going to go up to Thierry and say, Thierry, I'm going to put my arm around. I'm going to say, come on. Look at this beautiful island. Look. This is the most beautiful island I've seen. I've seen a lot. Come on. I mean, we said we were going to take it easy.
Connoisseur of islands, huh?
I know, but come on. Take it easy on this stuff. You're supposed to be detoxed.
Hey,
come on. You don't want to get into that trouble again. Come on.
Look,
that's why you're here.
It's fine. I have it under control. It's just a little pick me up, you know. Just it makes the place more alive, you know. Zings, huh? You know, gives me a little energy.
Rich is going to get a bit stronger. He's going to say, "Okay, but take it easy."
Hey, okay? You are not
take it easy.
Mère, huh? You're not my mother.
And then he's going to sort of snap out of it. He's going to say, Guys, didn't I tell you this island is look at this. I mean, how much do you think something like this costs? And then he says to his staff, he says, how much do you think something like this costs? Like the island, do you think? Could you go on go and work it out?
Yes, sir. I the resort as well, or just the island?
Yeah. Go talk to my people and see if see how much this might cost. Yeah.
Yes, of course, sir. And whoever your particular minion in that moment was runs off to go and do some numbers and make some phone calls. The gentleman who you kind of saw on the dock now appears up on deck, and kind of walks up and sees you. Hi, hello, welcome to the Tekelili Wellness Resort. We are so honored to have you here. Wow. We are so grateful that you are here and you get to experience this. So we are grateful that you're grateful, and we're going to have a great and full time. So
wonderful. My bags are over there. Please take them to my room.
No. Okay. And he kind of turns around, and you see 2 or 3 other men and women in the same kind of green shirt with the Tekelili Wellness Resort badge on. He kind of clicks and shows, and they go straight over. They go into your rooms. They start getting your bags, and you can see them working pretty sharp. They're working really well, like you would expect in a 5-star hotel. 6-star hotel, if such a thing existed. And they're running and they're grabbing your bags. They're taking them down to these this trail of golf buggies, 2 or 3 golf buggies. Well, if you'd like to follow me, I would love nothing more than this moment in my life than to take you down to the island and show you, because it's just magical.
And what is more magical than going for a race? Zelda, you drive, I film. Come on, we're beating the boys. Go, 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 go!
Okay. Yeah. Are you racing? Are you running down?
Yeah, Richard's straight
Zelda
in,
was in the
driving
middle
seat.
of just kind of wrestling with one of the concierges who was taking her parachute and her axe, which should stay near her at all times. So she's got those on, and then she goes, right, racing? Yes, no,
Yes,
absolutely.
you drive, I'm in the back, and I film how good we look in bikinis. And then
Right,
sometimes
this
the boys
is a brilliant idea because I like extreme sports, and up until now, golf has not been an extreme sport. Let's make it extreme.
Let's make some content.
As you guys run for the one golf buggy, so it's just obviously down the stairs from the super yacht down to the dock itself on the north side of the beach, and you can see directly in front of you the golf buggies, and you can see a road which goes kind of like it zigzags up the cliff face. The guy who's standing at the top just kind of leans over and shouts. There's a couple of other members of the Tekelili Wellness Resort team down there, and he just kind of leans over the side of the boat and just goes, "Jerry, go with them, Jerry. Keep them safe."
Race with us, Jerry. Come on. You can do it.
So Jerry jumps on your golf cart and goes with you as the others come down and put bags on. Richard, Thierry, are you involved in this race at all?
I'd like to be, yeah. I want to
you
grab
would,
Thierry and
I'm not interested.
grab him. I'm grabbing him. I'm like grabbing him and pulling him with me. I'm going, come on.
What?
Trying to get these kids beat us.
All right.
American suddenly.
Look at
Okay.
them. Look, their mother's full of beans. You worry about me. So how high are they, huh?
Okay,
Come on,
so I
come on.
wasn't
It's just
prepared for a
friendly
chase
contest.
scene.
All right,
Okay.
I'm coming.
So you guys
Hurry up.
run down. So with your slightly slower start, I'm going to give those guys, they get to make a normal roll. You guys are going to get a penalty roll because you're slightly slower down there. And Dow, who's standing up on deck, he just kind of, as he sees you guys running off now, he's kind of like, right, Sharon, go with them, okay? And she kind of like jumps in the back of your golf buggy, and then you can see him in the background now with the others, kind of getting all your bags and everything. They load up the last few golf buggies and make sure everything's there. Right, you're whipping up the island. Can I get who's driving? Zelda, are you driving?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, driving at 100%. What I'm going to do now is just show a map of the island so that those of you watching have a sense of where we're going, and those of you listening have no extra sense of where we're going. You're all welcome. So I'm going to show you this map. Can you players tell me that you can see this map?
Yeah.
It is
Mhm.
tiny.
You can click on it, and it should.
I see
It
it
should
now. Yes.
zoom in. So that particular map there is showing you the island. 2 is the dock. So on the very northern side of the island, the square that reaches out into the ocean, that is the dock that we've just docked at. You can see the larger central building, which you can see is kind of obviously the central part of the Tekelili Wellness Resort. That is the central part of the resort. So you are racing down the dock, up those 3 curves on the mountain, and then skidding into the reception area of the Tekelili Wellness Resort. So all of your filming for TikTok, Tifanni, yeah, absolutely is as you're going up, wheels burning, these golf buggies, just going as full on as they can. So Zelda, can you give me a drive roll, please?
Sure. That is 77 over my 20.
Excellent. Richard, Thierry, who is driving out of you two?
So
Richard.
are there 4 buggies or are there just 2 buggies?
Oh, no, there was
Good
you
point.
saw 2 initially. There was a third one being loaded up. There can absolutely be 4 buggies. Are you looking to take your own, Thierry?
I'm looking to find whichever one of the assistants here looks like the best driver and say to him, "You drive $1,000 if you win." Just
So-
sit in the passenger seat.
Yeah, Sir, yeah, okay, yeah. And
Stop
he kinda
talking,
jumps
start
in.
driving.
Yeah, okay, right. And he's gunning for it. He's going to go for it. Richard, could you give us a roll for your buggy?
Yeah, sure. I am driving this one because
Oh.
he's a pretty good
Oh
driver.
my
He's got
God.
success
Okay.
there, 32.5. Right.
I did say I was going to give people a penalty die, but I don't think I'm going to actually, because I think this is just way more fun in this respect. Okay, so we're going to say at this point, I think. Okay, hang on a second. Hold on a second. Let's have a little look-see here. Okay, my
There are-
Tekelili Resort stash sheet doesn't have a drive. What's base drive? Is it
20.
20? Okay, right then, people. 82 over a 20. So Seth, who's driving your vehicle, Thierri, is going
Is he
for
the
it.
best driver? Have I selected the best driver? Because I was very, it was very important to Thierry to pick the best driver and to give him a massive incentive to drive really well.
Let's give him a bonus die.
I mean, it can be a luck roll if you want to see if I actually do pick the best driver.
Oh, he's gone with no. So he's got 42 over 20. So he's not like, let's say he's not as bad as 77 over 20, Zelda. But there's a reason why I think Zelda's got 77 over 20. So in my head, this is what I'm going to say happens. But at the same time, I'd like you investigators to jump in at any time and tell me what you think is happening differently, or add to what I suggest is happening. So we have Zelda and Tifanni who run and jump on their buggy first, and they're off. Zelda, you are such a bloody wild card that you race down the dock and you actually get a head start. But as soon as you get to the island and you see the cliff, you can see, because the cliff road loops and loops and loops, rather than taking the actual road, you decide to try and scramble up parts of the cliff in between the roads. So it's proper like off-roading, but in a golf buggy. I think you may have
100%.
overestimated the engine. So I'm going to ask you to give me a luck roll, Zelda, as you're scrambling up the side of a mountain in a golf buggy with Tifanni filming this for TikTok.
That is 73, because I love the 70s.
I love the 70s. Okay, so this is where then at this point that you're scrambling up and the wheels, this not 4-wheel drive golf buggy keeps spinning out on the back wheels at this one point, and you see Richard on his own. He's left Thierri. He's got nobody else. He's got no bags. And he just kind of takes over you, whipping up the side of this this part of the cliff. And Richard, anything you say as you go past as Tiffany's filming?
He just does this. Well, with one hand.
Flicking the V's up as
for the
past.
listeners, that's the 2-finger gesture.
Yeah, 2 fingers, flicking the V's. And I don't think he's saying victory. He's saying screw you guys.
Grandpa has math skills.
Hashtag
Zelda's
Grandpa
just going to scream at you going, you went the boring way.
Nice. This is a lesson in business right here, I think, from Richard. Then Zelda, your wheels start to gain a little bit. You're pushing up onto the thing, and just as you're pushing up, it is beginning to get tight because you see Thierri sitting rather laid back in his chair. Thierri.
Oh no, Thierry's getting a bit more excited now.
Oh,
because,
okay.
He's not impressed with the way his driver is handling this situation, and he is
Okay,
intending
I
to do
like
something about it.
Then I think I'd like to see a drive roll. Okay, are you taking over driving?
Well, so I've got there's 2 things I'd like to do. I'd like to do is if we're reasonably close to the cart that's just ahead of us, I would like to try and incapacitate that car in some way. If I've got anything, if there's anything else, if there's any suitcases or anything like that in my cart that aren't mine, I'm going to start by trying to throw them at the wheels of the cart in front to try and kind of knock it off.
The car that's not on the road, that's scrambling on the side of the cliff in a very dangerous, precarious place to try and get back on the road, you'd like to throw other people's suitcases at it to hinder them.
Oh well, no. If it looks like I'm going to get past this one, okay, then that's fine.
Well,
the one
no,
ahead
it's
no. Oh, is it going to get back on? Oh yeah, no, definitely I'll take it out.
Okay, cool. Richard seems to have gotten the lead here. We're going to have another drive roll in a minute just to see if anything changes on the last uphill. But these guys they're about to get back on the road.
Yeah.
And you see a suitcase. It's like in fact, Zelda, can you describe your suitcase for us, please?
I think it's just like this massive kind of military duffel bag that just has kind of, I jumped off this mountain. I've, went down this deep water hole. It's just covered in patches of my glory. I killed this thing that's now extinct. You're welcome.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just shoot a dirty look at my driver, say, "Keep her steady," and lean out of the hold on with one hand and lean out with of the golf cart and swing this whatever I've got, this bag, into the way of this other buggy so that it can't get ahead of me.
Love this, absolutely. I mean, we don't need any mythos. This is just 4 crazy rich people on an island.
Yeah, the coke's starting to kick in now.
yeah. Ooh, shake it off.
Oh yeah.
And
his pupils.
Yeah, wow, his pupils are so small. Who's he talking to?
We're all going to die before we even encounter anything.
100%. 100%. Can I get a throw roll, please, Thierri?
Oh God, yeah. If this doesn't work, he's going to take out a knife and stab the tires of it. What have I got? I got my throw roll. 3. Here we go. Base on throw. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's terrible. That's terrible. I think I need to push that roll. 65 over 20 is not good.
Oh no. Okay.
So okay. I think that I can see that I've not got the right angle. Its wheels are starting to gain some traction. It's going to get ahead of me. What I really need to do is I really need to climb onto the front of the golf cart in order to be able to lift the bag up with both hands and just hurl it at the other buggy.
So you're getting off your golf cart, or you're getting on your top, on the top of yours?
Top of the golf cart. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't see why not. This is definitely super safe to do in the opening scene of this scenario. Can you give me a climb roll, please?
Chef is starting to cheat.
So this is me doing my push throw roll. Do you want the climb roll?
Oh, sorry, push throw.
Yeah, this is me pushing the roll.
Oh,
yeah. Just getting myself into a very dangerous and precarious position in order to hurl the bag.
No. Let's just have another throw roll. I think the stat's the same anyway, but it's you're quite right. Sorry, it's the push.
So now? Is there a special way of pushing rolls using this ridiculous character sheet?
Just re-roll.
Okay.
This ridiculous character sheet.
Exactly the same. 65
when
over 20.
You say out loud,
Consistent.
Ridiculous character sheet. Roll 20 hears you, and it goes, a ridiculous.
Roll 20. Roll 20 can go fuck itself.
But
I'm not scared of you.
Roll 20, we love you, and when you sponsor us, we love you for it as well. So thank you very much. So Thierri has
and Spike was never seen again.
He's underneath the Roll20 building, which is just a giant dice. You try and throw this suitcase. I'm going to say what happens is here, again, if you want to add to this, Thierri, absolutely please do. What happens is you get your suitcase, you launch it, it goes over their golf cart, hits the side of the cliff, and just begins rolling down the hill all the way back down into the bushes down by the start of the docks and the boathouse. And you are going to you fall out of your buggy. But Seth, who's driving your buggy, kind of comes to a skidding halt on the side of the road. And the problem here is two things for you, Thierri, in your slightly worked up state. You might not feel falling out of the buggy, although I'd like you to take 1 point of damage. But you don't necessarily feel that in your current altered hyper state. But at this moment, Zelda, in a moment of panic, the golf buggy gets up over the cliff. Tiffany's filming all of this. You get back on the road, and you get back on the road just as you see Richard pulling into the reception at the top. But Zelda, Tiffany, you are now on the road, and I'm going to say we don't need extra drive rolls. That deciding pushed throw roll, I think, was the decider of our first, second, and third. So Thierri, allow that to bug the hell out of you and take it out on them later. And
Well, I'll be taking it out on the driver for a start.
yeah, he's gone white, and he's just like,
Why
sir,
did you stop,
okay?
you idiot? Drive! Shut up! I don't pay you to talk. I pay you to drive.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, your knee's bleeding. And
You're
he's just
still
kind of
talking.
like, sorry, sir, sorry. And he just kind of like, and he just like lips pursed, and he's just staring ahead. He won't even look at you. And he does the final drive, and it's a really long, awkward silence drive, just sitting there, the occasional bump. And just, eventually you get out there and you see Zelda, you see Tiffany, you see Richard all standing outside of the reception. And at this point, they've all got some kind of drink, some kind of Mai Tai, beautiful cocktail. In fact, actually, cocktails have been tailored for all of you. They knew in advance what you'd want. They've looked at your online history. They've spoken to clients, customers, people that work for you, and they've done their research. Richard, what are you drinking? What drink did they prepare for you at reception?
It is a dry vodka martini with an anchovy stuffed olive.
Oh, nice. Zelda, what did they prepare for you?
I think they've made me a snake bite, but with actual snake venom, just because I really need that kick. Just
For those of you who don't know what a snake bite is, who didn't go to university in the UK during the early 2000s, Tom, do you remember what's in a snake bite?
I had to Google it because it's so long ago. So it's
I
basically
remember it
blackcurrant cordial and lager and apple cider.
Yes, yeah, and occasionally you could put different shots in it as well.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Just different things. But I do remember at one point that you would drop different shots in it to give it different things, like there'd be a sambuca in there or just straight up vodka or something. But yes, a uniquely, I don't know. Be interesting to know if that's a international drink.
It's
not
just
convinced
spot on for a sports person, though. That is like the stay of the rugby
100%.
players. That's
Yeah,
perfect.
absolutely. Tiffany, what drink have they provided for you?
It is a alcoholic boba tea with 2 novelty straws, and it has a special slot that I tip in and it changes color. And I'm shooting a little promo with the company logo on the background. And then I'm filming Zelda, and then I'm filming Richard, and then I'm filming Thierri, and we say reactions to everybody's tailored cocktail.
Excellent, Thierri. I love that. Is there such a thing as an alcoholic bubble tea?
There's undoubtedly there's alcoholic everything at the moment.
That's a good point. Thierri.
Thierry's cocktail of choice is a exceptionally well-made mojito.
Oh, okay. Well, as you arrive, Seth pulls you up last, Thierry, and as you're there,
Exactly right.
there is a waiter. You each had
With dry ice, of course, because everything has dry.
Of course. And as you arrive, there's a waiter for each of you with their drinks. A moment later, the chap who was on the boat originally, Dow from the Tekelili Wellness Resort, he eventually turns up and he's got another buggy behind him and all the bags. And he kind of gets out. You can see that there is a rather formal looking woman standing in reception. But just before she comes over and introduces herself, Dow, who was on your boat, jumps out. Oh, you guys. Wow, you're so exciting. You gonna fit in here. God, you're so youthful and exciting. Oh my God. Mr. Valon's gonna absolutely love you guys. Wow, you're such an inspiration. Okay, we'll have your bags taken to your room, and if you need anything, you just need to let us know, and we'll do it. Okay. There's gonna be so much for you to do here. I mean, you've got a few hours before you kind of get into it with Miss de Valon, and there's so much. But there's hey, Hyacinth, Miss Cromwell, she's gonna kind of talk you through the introduction. Okay, if you need anything, you just hit 0 on your phone, and it'll contact reception. My name's Dow. I will come, or I will send one of my best people to take care of whatever need you have. So I'll see you later. And Dow kind of comes up and he like high fives for Zelda. Kind of gives you like a massive high five. Comes up to Tifanni and he's like knuckle bumps to Tifanni. Yeah! And he kind of comes up, gives you a knuckle bump, strolls up to Richard and kind of like shakes your hand in a very kind of professional manner, and then comes up to you, Thierri, and kind of seeing what you've done so far, he just kind of comes up and goes, yeah, just gives you like a little bow. He's just like, okay,
Eh bien.
See you later. And Dow kind of like runs off behind the desk as you drink your drinks. The young, rather formal-looking lady, who was shouted to as Hyacinth, Miss Cromwell, comes over. Hello, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here. Well, we're very excited to have each and every one of you here. Whether it's a representation of family, she looks at you, Zelda, whether it's an expert sense of taste, she looks at you, Thierri, whether it's an awareness of the modern world and how we can present ourselves, Tifanni, she looks at you, or, my dear Mr. Gregory Fowler, whether it's a simple sense of what makes the world tick and how we can keep it ticking and how we can make people like us stay in charge. What I really want you to experience over the next few days is, well, an opportunity to be your best self. When Miss Duvalon, the CEO here at the Tekelili Wellness Resort, sees you later on today, I want you to realize that you're in for something special. I want you to recognize that this isn't just a tropical resort. This is something that everybody wishes for, that no one has, and that you could have the chance to be a part of.
An exclusive!
An exclusive, Tifanni, quite right, an exclusive. My name is Hyacinth, and you can ask for me. I am Miss Duvalon's executive assistant. Anything she wants, I make happen. Anything you want from her, you come to me, and I'll see if she's busy. It's how we operate here on the island. But if anything you need for your comfort, your time, speak to Dow. He'll make it happen. Now, we do have a few hours with it being morning before we're going to meet for lunch. So we are going to put on the most beautiful lunch at the Lily Pad restaurant, as she kind of gestures off in the direction of the Lily Pad restaurant. In fact,
I would be the judge of that.
she looks at you, Thierri, when she says it. She says, we have a rather special chef, Monsieur de Milliard, that we really hope you all appreciate the efforts that we've gone to get him here. But I'll leave that as a surprise for later. In the meantime, the time is yours this morning. You can go off to your room. We have beach sports. We have any number of diving, swimming, snorkeling, anything along those lines that you'd like. We have a day spa, massages, relatively normal treatments, anything super exfoliating you'd like for your body, face, neck, back, anywhere else, we can make it happen. We also have a tennis court, and I don't often like to, show off, but we actually have a former pro. Greta Newman is here. I know you all know who Greta is, former Olympian tennis coach, tennis star, former pro. If anybody would like a sneaky little lesson in the forehand or the backhand, she'd be more than willing. And then obviously there is your bungalows. You're welcome to explore the island, but I would take full advantage of the facilities before lunch. Enjoy yourself. Any question?
Yes, Miss Hyacinth. Miss de Vallon, is she the owner?
Well, Miss Ms. Morgan Duvallon, she's the vice president of the Tekelili Wellness Resort. For all intents and purposes here on the island, yes, she is the owner. She is in charge. She's running the show, as we'd say. There is no one above her. Richard, do you mind if I call you Richard?
I suppose so. We're on holiday, aren't we?
Yes, you are. You are. You should be very much enjoying yourself on this holiday. And any questions for her, feel free to ask me. She should be joining us later on.
Well, if she's the vice
Answer.
president, who's the president?
Perhaps a question for her later.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
When does this radical, innovative new treatment that we have heard about begin? Huh?
Well,
when can we see what it is we are here for, really? What we are really here for, the crux of the matter, the heart of the whole affair.
Well, Thierri, is it okay to call you Thierri?
No, you may call me Chef.
Chef, of course, yes, Chef. Well, Chef, after lunch, we're going to take you to the Rejuvenation Centre. There we are going to give you a talk on what we're actually doing here. What's special about this place? A talk, and then a demonstration, if you'd like.
Yes. Yes, we do.
I suppose it will suffice.
Yeah, yes. And I think, Thierri, a little rejuvenation might be in order.
Do not believe I gave you permission to call me Thierri.
Sorry, Chef.
Correct.
But she just taps her nose, almost hinting at you about your nose where there's a big white kind of a bit of dust.
A little sand from the beach, yeah?
Of course.
Must be.
White sand, beautiful beaches.
Mm.
So I must excuse myself now. I have to go and catch up with Mr. de Vallon in the Rejuvenation Centre, but I will see you for lunch. Let's say 1 o'clock at the lily pad.
Where is your medical centre? I have an injury here that needs treatment.
Oh, I will take you.
You have a doctor, a nurse, sir?
Yes. Down. And he kind of pops up from behind reception. Yeah, what's up?
I need a professional medical assistance.
Okay, sit right there, and I'll make sure we get someone to come to you so you don't have to go to them.
I will go to my room. They may come and attend to me there.
Well, I'll make sure we send the doc over to your room. Okay.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, I will.
Psst, down. I need.
Yeah.
It's not for anything bad. It's just for a few TikToks. But I need the handsomest man you have on staff. I promise. It's not sexual. It's a foot massage. But I need to film it. I need. Do you have two? Do you have twins?
I mean, yeah, we've got. They're not twins, but I mean, you could probably think they're twins. I mean,
awesome. I'm going to say they're twins, okay? I promise not to prostitute them. I'm just for content. I'll shoot the name of the resort in it and I'll sell you like the
Oh, wait, no, look.
this.
He kind of points. One thing you notice about this place is it's basically like 360 windows. The whole thing is it's been built to complement and show off the beauty of the tropical island. Like everything about this place has been built to show just how beautiful it is. There's nothing here that's not beautiful constantly all of the time. The artwork is beautiful. Everything here is beautiful. But as he points at the window, there's a rather strapping kind of guy with a bit of a crew cut, bit of stubble. He's got these aviator sunglasses, and he's got a bit of his Tekelili uniform is slightly different. He's got like a pair of like headphones that kind of hang by his neck. And he's kind of walking past the windows. You see, he goes, that guy. I mean, yeah, I mean, he's buff. He's not really like the massage. He's the chief of security, Rush.
Oh.
But
Would he go along with serving drinks and pretending to be like a server because it's selling you your resort, right?
I mean, I could ask. I don't think so.
Oh.
But I can
Well,
get 2 strapping guys to come over and be a part of the TikTok.
yeah. No, we'll do that. And they'll serve drinks and they'll do foot massage, and I'll say on this mystery island, and I'll sneak your logo in the corner. Deal?
Yeah. Okay. No, that's great. It's great. Yeah, the publicity's great. Okay. Cool. Right. I'll have. Okay. Timmy, Johnny. You can take Tiffany off to her room. Christoph, you take Thierry. Sandra, you take Zelda, and Caroline, you take Richard. Okay. Enjoy your bungalows. And you each go off to your bungalow on this island of mystery and intrigue and some sort of rejuvenation treatment on the horizon. And that is where we will end episode 1 of The Resort by Cat Clay. See you next time when the curtain rises again. Thank you for joining us for Act 1 of The Resort by Cat Clay. If you have enjoyed this episode, then please leave a review wherever you've watched or listened to this production. Please take a look and support us at ko-fi.com/Miskatonic Playhouse and visit our website, miskatonicplayhouse.com, where you can find us on all the social media platforms with links found in the show notes. Until next time, when the curtain rises again.